You're listening to Intellectual Nudity, uncensored, uninhibited, unleashed. The Jose Soto Show.
All right. Now, what do you think? What do you think about the NFL? What do you think about gay people playing in the NFL? Well, we haven't even known if there's a gay football player in the NFL. To be honest with you, but this whole myth that there's this anonymous, this invisible, imaginary gay football player in the NFL, and and of course, they are making a big deal about this. I'm talking about the sports media, the football players themselves, and I don't know why there are certain people out there that are fucking mad about this. And they're mad towards gay people. Well, first of all, let me say this. No matter how gay it looks, we did not invent football. I can guarantee you that. I don't know. Maybe we did. I don't know. Maybe it was a gay guy who invented that sport. He took rugby and he said, you know what? I'm going to make it more gayer. It's going to be full contact. Yeah, with tighter pants so we can see those buns. Let me tell you something. Football is pretty gay. It's homoerotic. And you have all these football fans, all these guys, these supposedly straight men, going gaga over these young 20-year-olds, and having their masculinity be dependent upon these 20-year-olds is it's so fucking pathetic. And then the merchandising and the jerseys and all this bullshit. Because little boys like to spend money on crap. That's why. I mean, if you were a little kid, of course you were going to buy a lot of this stupid shit that you don't need later on. And then when you grow up, you're like, oh, what the fuck did I buy that shit? But, I don't know. That's my thing about football. I'm not really a football fan, as you can tell. And I'm not really sure if there's a gay football player. And now I might be wrong, but I don't know. There's this rumor going around, started by this CBS sports reporter, I think it was, saying, I heard that there's this gay football player. He's planning to come out of the closet. I don't know. And it's straight football players who are making this the big deal. And most of them are the ones who are against having a football player who's gay in the NFL. But here's the thing. How can you hide that? How can you, as a football player, hide your sexual orientation? I don't know how you can do that. Especially during the times that we live in today, where everything's on Facebook, everything's on Twitter, everything is, you fucking shit in the morning, and then your neighbor knows what time you take a shit. It's just, there's no privacy anymore, This is not the 70s where you can fuck around, screw around with guys, girls, hookers, whatever, and then nobody will give a shit. But we're no longer in the 70s, okay? This is fucking it. Everybody knows what everybody else is doing. I'm not saying that is wrong. I'm just saying that is what we have today. And I really am fed up with this shit. I really am fed up with it. I'm fed up with this whole discussion, this whole issue. I'm fed up with it. Seriously, I am. I mean, you see these articles about all these homophobes, reactionaries, I don't know what they are. Don't call me a homophobe, that's a slur. But I can call you an evil sexual deviant. Yeah, okay. All right. whatever you say, but they're raving and foaming at the mouth and these news articles about this issue saying, oh, they're shoving it down my throat. And I'm like, how come we get to see all these other straight football players, and I'm just saying, shoving their sexuality down my throat? Imagine if every time we see heterosexual activity or conduct or, a guy banging a chick in a movie or something, and then we stand up during the movie in the movie theater and say, stop shoving your sexuality down my throat. Imagine if we do that. I know people will say, what the hell's the matter with you? But hey, they do it to us like, oh no, yeah. Why are you shoving this down our throats? I don't know. I didn't know that you like to have things shoved down your throat. I didn't know that. If I would have known, I would have had something else down your throat. How about that? Anyway, so there's this football player. I don't know what his name. Chris. What is it? Chris Clemens. Isn't that weird that the other football player, the 49ers, from the 49ers, what's his name? Chris Oliver. Also another raging homophobe. And his name is Chris. His last name is also with a C. Wow, that's pretty interesting stuff. But this guy Clemens, he had the audacity to go on Twitter. Nobody asked him for any. People think there are people out there that think that gay people are the ones who are imposing this issue. No, here you have supposedly a straight football player. Maybe a football player that does things on the side. You don't know. Because I've seen a lot of shit. Especially from football players, soccer players, baseball players. But what is really interesting is that we have a straight guy talking about this. Like, nobody asked him, nobody provoked him. There wasn't any other gay guys send him a tweet or something. Hey, what do you think about this? It wasn't like that. He came out of his own volition, out of the blue, said, oh, what did he say on Twitter? He said, who the hell, or something like that. Who in God's name is planning to come out of the closet? Trying to wonder who it is. And then he says on Twitter, oh wait, if you are a gay football player in the NFL and you come out of the closet, that's a selfish act that can divide the team, he says. So if that is the case, Mr. Clemens, with an IQ of, 10, how can it be a selfish act when you yourself are going out there, first of all, asking who is gay? You're out there, Mr. Clemens, you're out there on the Twitter sphere. And by the way, he shut down his Twitter account. What a wimp. All right. But Mr. Clemens, you're the one who's asking. So if you think it's a selfish act that is going to divide the team, then why the hell are you asking anybody about this? Just leave it alone. Oh, no, I have to come out on Twitter and ask who's gay. A selfish act? What the hell are you talking about? What does it mean, selfish act? I don't know about you, but a lot of closeted homos have done a lot of selfish acts. Huh? So don't tell me that because somebody is honest about their sexuality, and because I know what's going on in the locker room, people are always snooping around. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying sometimes it annoys me When people are snooping around in my private life, says, "Are you married? Are you seeing a girlfriend?" But like, what the? And then when I lay it out and say, "Hey, you know what? I'm a homo. I don't date girls." Oh my God! Oh, now you're shoving it down my throat. Oh, you're imposing your lifestyle on me. Then why the hell did you ask, you fucking moron? Fucking inbred. What the hell's the matter with you? And I don't get this whole thing about, oh, leave your sexuality at home. All right, then stop asking me about my sexuality, you fucking fucknuts. Stop asking me. I hate it. I'm not like one of those gay guys that goes out there, oh, look at me, I'm fucking gay. Oh. And you know what? The majority of gay people are just like me. We just want to live. We just want to be treated equally. We just want to move on. That's it. You know, we don't really. But if you're gonna be out there, first thing, I don't mind that you. I don't know. I don't mind that people ask if I'm single or not. That's fine. But don't be surprised. Don't get shocked if I say I'm a homo because you asked. And I have people in the past asking me, Jose, are you dating somebody? Are you? I'm like, no, I'm not. And then, you know, they're like, whoa, I have this girl, you know, I know this girl, this neighbor of mine, this coworker of mine, oh, she's beautiful, she has big tits, whatever. I'm like, you know, please don't do that. And then they're like, well, why not? And I'm like, well, okay, because I'm a homo. Oh, no, you're shoving it down my throat. Oh. How can you shove your gay lifestyle down somebody else's throat? I'm still trying to find that out. Because that sounds interesting. Ay. Anyway, no, it's not a selfish act. And this is coming from a football player that committed adultery and flaunted his adulterous lifestyle. Oh yeah, I'm banging all these fat bitches, you know. Oh, that's not a selfish act, right? Oh, what about what is it? Oh yeah, Tim Tebow. I almost mispronounced that name, I don't know why. Tim Tebow. You know that guy? Oh yeah, he's very religious. He's the guy that invented Tebowing. I don't know, it sounds kind of sexual. Reminds me of teabagging. Shoving it down my throat. Tebowing, what is that? Well, that's when you, I don't know, is that when you pray while you play football or something? When you pray to God or Jesus or Frosty the Snowman or something? I don't know. But you pray, you become religious. It's a religious act. And, Tebow, oh my God, he was all over the Drudge Report. He was all over the place, conservative media, liberal media, everywhere. People were sucking this guy's cock. You see football guys just weeping and having these estrogen fits over this football player. It's like a reincarnation of Jesus. It's like Jesus came back. It's the rapture. Oh no, that was not a selfish act. That was being a Christian, Jose. That's a whole different thing. What about O.J. Simpson and when he killed his wife? Oh no, that was not a selfish act. You see, straight football players never commit selfish acts. Never. Oh, but if you dare to ask a gay football player if he's dating a girl, and he says, you know what, man, no, I'm dating a guy. Oh, that's a selfish act. Selfish. How dare you do that? You selfish prick. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know. But talk about being pompous. I mean, this guy who's being adulterous cheats on his wife with like 12 broads or something. He's banging all these chicks. Oh, and then he says, wait a minute, if a gay football player comes out, I'm not saying a gay football player is going out there banging all these guys and having a good time. Let's say that the gay football player most likely is going to be single. I don't know. Most likely. I mean, who's going to date a gay football player? Not me. Maybe there's some guys out there, but not me. Um, and he's single or he is monogamous with a boyfriend or something. Oh no, you're selfish. But hey, me, oh Mr. Meathead over here. Oh yes, I can bang all these chicks. I can fuck their pussies. Screw around behind my wife's back. Oh, and having all these babies and oh, that's not selfish, man. That is being a man. That is being a football player. I don't know, but that's why I'm so fed up with this issue, man. I'm so fed up because it brings out the most stupidest thoughts and the most stupidest antics that you've ever seen. I mean, don't people, these football players realize that there are people watching now? I mean, that we have cameras and Twitter and we have people looking at you? I don't know. And he's saying, "Oh, wait a minute, it's not really a big issue, I just want them to be themselves. I don't think they should make it a big deal, big announcement, like if it's something." Well, I don't know, doofus. If a gay football player comes out of the closet, I think it will be a big announcement. And I don't know who said this, but there was another football player. I forgot what his name was. But he said that the problem is not going to be in the locker room, which I kind of disagree. I think there's going to be problems in the locker room, and it's not because of the gay football players, because of the homophobes in the locker room. That's the problem. And so he's saying, well, the real problem that we are going to see, because I don't know if you have access to any of these locker rooms, unless you're Jerry Sandusky. The problem in the public eye is going to be in the media. The media is going to go all over this, and that's fine. I don't care. I mean, Glad is going to be, Glad is going to have a field day. I mean, they're going to start a new, a new equal sign meme, so everybody can post it on their Facebook. Okay, great. That's going to help. Fine. If we have a gay football player, fine. What is that going to do? Nothing. You know what? I prefer to have an openly gay astronaut. How about that? I think that sounds better. It sounds more, I don't know, more like something smart people would do, Somebody brave. Or how about an openly gay Marine? We have a lot of those, and nobody praises these people, and these are tougher than any football player. Tougher. Tougher than any fruity Boy Scout that you can throw at me. Tougher. And we have a lot of gay Marines. Nobody's giving a shit about those people. I mean, they're out there dodging bullets. I mean, they're out there killing people. Whether you agree with that or not, I don't care. But the whole thing is that they're brave to be in those environments. Football players are chasing a ball in the field with wearing tight pants and jock straps and